Ice cream.
Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
I love you too, baby. I said I love you too, baby. I love you too. My baby. I mean, which is very good for me. It's like
So, almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Nick Lodolo.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and get.
Slings to second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Babe Daddy. And he deals. Up the middle. Wade on the run. Throw to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Canaan Smith-Njigba next up for the Blue Jays. Left-hand batter waits. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, you don't see this happen very often.
Base is full, 2 gone. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch, not close. Rips that one to right. Hauls it in on the warning track. And next up for the Tigers, number 34. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Eloy Jimenez. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. Now batting Tyler Wade. One now. On the ground. Base hit and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Good extension on that.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Babe Daddy. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. Torkelson. And a quick out, number 1. 7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Babe Daddy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Off the mark there. 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2. Ripped on a line.
Drop.
Green tracks it down for the out. So up next for Toronto, Babe Daddy. He's 0 for 1.
Do something offensively. Oh my God.
First offering and it just misses.
That hurts almost.
There's the strike.
There we go. There we go.
1-1.
There's a 1-1. Foul ball there.
If you landed in there fair, I would like.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And miss. You can do that too.
So the lineup flips over.
Right
now it's the second baseman, Andres Ortega. Bounce to the right. And he's out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground. Well, Boog, after watching.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. Daddy. Throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Daddy. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Swings and misses. Slider right there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of pace.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the second baseman, Babe Daddy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wilson, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
I think I almost rolled over for them to win it.
Ball and a strike. They say you win.
1-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. And now here is Babe Daddy. Hout back to work. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Hout, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Keith grabs it on the run. Go-ahead run on base. Eloy Jimenez now. He reached on a walk his first time. The pitch. Double play ball to second. Daddy quickly to second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys.
One down. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. First time up was a pop out. That one ripped. And gone. He sends it out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter.
Stepping in, Spencer Torkelson. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. The feed for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Great job on the mound.
Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches. 23 years old. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pitch was a ball.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy. Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying. And for the
So 2 down. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Babe Daddy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Now one missed.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him. Curtis Mead next to hit for the Rays. And he grounds one back up the middle. Daddy. Over to first, and there's 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for Toronto, Babe Daddy. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Daddy getting the start at second. 23 years old. And he won a Gold Glove last season. Here comes a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Struck him out swinging. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Babe Daddy. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Way high.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And now 2-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next one misses. Full count now. Dalton Varsho to bat next. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And a pitch. Up the middle. 3rd out. A couple of hits in the 1 down. And now the right fielder, Zach Veen. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Daddy. And 2 away now. And now Josh Lowe. And Poche ready to work. And here's a slow roller. Tosses to first. Out number 3. So no runs here in a back here at the ballpark. And now Babe Daddy. Criswell back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And that one almost got him. And now it's even up. And the righty deals. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first, Dalton Varsho. Next up for the Blue Jays. 3-2 on the way. Runner on the go. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Criswell picks over, and he dives back in safely. Here's the 0-2. Runners on the move. That one lifted to left. One down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Well, all game these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Babe Daddy. And a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Canning, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And a swing and a miss. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Three and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And stepping in for the Rays, Curtis Mead grounded out his first time. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Daddy. Sends it to first, and they got him. Here's a big power threat. Babe Daddy struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, and that liner got him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Babe Daddy. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 now. Got him. And that is that. And now for the Jays, Babe Daddy. 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is the inning. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Zach Veen. And Poche ready to work. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 up, 1 down. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto. So first and second with 2 outs. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That's out number 3. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Babe Daddy. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And a 1-2. Runner on the go. Takes it in for the out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Curtis Mead. The 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is that. The rate. Man at first, Babe Daddy. Next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Guerrero gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Just missed.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. First and second, 1 out. Luis Arraez stands in. 2-1 now, 2 aboard. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So the Rays batting order turns over, and the batter now, Clifford Bichette. And he hits a ground ball right side, Daddy. On to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Babe Daddy. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Sims appears to be getting loose. Henches getting cranked up as well. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 1-2. And another ball.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Junior Caminero. Bunt attempt popped up. Guerrero makes the grab on the run. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. His painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that one sliced foul. Chopper right side. The rise. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays get a shutout on the mound.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all day. But
we're in the eighth with one man out. Jon Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton here in the booth. And now Carter Bins. And first offering is fouled off. Daddy, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a two-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So the Houston lineup turns over. And now the right fielder, Miles Straw. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. He goes down looking. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. Strike two.
oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the.
And down on strikes. And that is that. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm Jon Sciambi. Talk to you soon. So 2 down. And now, Babe Daddy. And that one wrapped foul. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And that will end the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hit weakly on the ground. Daddy. Whips it to first. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, on to the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Babe Daddy. First pitch, and he just misses. Laced down the line, base hit right field. Around first, heading for 2. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out. Base is empty, 1 away. At the plate, Babe Daddy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches. 23 years old. And he won a Gold Glove last season. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So up next for Toronto, Babe Daddy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Kicks and deals. Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. A towering shot. Third home run of the season. It's 2-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Babe Daddy. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one for strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got it by him for the K. One hit in the. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Arrington, the runner at third. Guerrero over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That misses. 2-2. And now it's filled up. Payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look.
No outs. Runner at first. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Aguero to second. How about that double play? So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Daddy. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
These guys have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Straw makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Wilmer Flores.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
The 1-2. On the ground to short. Aguero. And that is that. Now here is Babe Daddy. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. Throws, save. And that was close.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle?
Runner on the go. Bounce to the left side. That's a base hit. Run scores. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Daddy caught in a rundown now. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. But a run does come in to score. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Babe Daddy. 1 for 3.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is down low.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now the count is even. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even good. I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win this territory.
Now at the plate, Babe Daddy. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Here's the second baseman, Babe Daddy. He's 0 for 1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. And a pitch. Swing and he popped it up. Volpe under it. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. 3-2 now. Right side, Daddy. To first. That's the third out. Inning over. Top 6. And now for the Jays, Babe Daddy. And the right-hander back to work. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Go ahead run on base. And next for Toronto, Canaan Smith and Jigba. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. On the ground to third. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The 0-2. Runner takes off. Cut on and missed. Out at third. And that ends the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Babe Daddy digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a foul ball. The tying run at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball, and it's safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they succeed.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's out.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure some...
Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. On the ground, right side. Daddy. To first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Next to hit, Shea Langoliers. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. At the belt and fires. And he grounds one to the right side. Inning over. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free base. New inning getting started, and here is Babe Daddy. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. Action in the pen down there. Scott Effross getting loose out there. Hamilton warming up as well. The 1-0. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is.
I got another view. What's up, man?
The pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over.
I can't capitalize on that. Like, what am I doing? Shit. What's my batting average now?
So 2 down, Babe Daddy. Next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Now it's the right fielder, Kanan Smith-Njigba. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. Goes down looking. No run. So 2 down, Babe Daddy. Next up for the Blue Jays. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1. Daddy in his second season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
That was my first time ever hitting against.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And he deals. On the ground right side, 4. Good feed. That's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the. Back in New York. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Foscue. Bounce to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Roll picked out of the dirt, but he's saved. Here's Shohei Ohtani. His first at bat was a strikeout. And now the lefty. Swing and a slow roller. Daddy fired to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain. So digging in, Tyler Hardman. And he's already singled in this game. Ground ball to the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone.
That's for not going to Toronto.
A big blow to the home fans, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
So impressive. You have to have such.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one popped up. Guerrero drifts towards it, but the second baseman calls him off. And the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Daddy. He's already homered here in this one.
This is going to be a hard one. I just fucking picked, but it is what it is.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And here it comes. And there's a foul ball. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So up next, Babe Daddy. Homered last night, added another hit as well. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down.
Like, he held his
2 out, spaces loaded.
Yeah,
the batter now, Justin Foscue. On the ground, right side, Daddy. In plenty of time to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming. So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Runner leads away at second. Bunting, and he pops it up. Guerrero calls it in, and there's 1 away. 1 gone, runner at first. Now, Babe Daddy measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot, and he won a Gold Glove last season.
Man.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Cracks his bat and pops him up.
I knew that
Makes
was a
the catch
fastball.
for the out.
His release.
First and second, 1 out. So up next for Toronto, Babe Daddy. That's hard hit on the
That's
line.
in there, please.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Thought that was going to drop right in there. But
Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Up the middle, Daddy. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Babe Daddy. Swing and a miss.
that was a fucking dropping curveball.
Next pitch misses inside. And the count even 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. The punch out there. 2 away.
Oh,
I
big
don't like
power
this.
guy right there.
Downside.
Back in the
Me
Bronx.
over.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Right-handed reliever. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Babe Daddy next up for the Blue Jays. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a miss.
Okay.
And that's
He's
strike
gonna be
1.
throwing it low.
Knowing that
See
the
if he can
pitcher
get
wants a
another
ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a
Actually,
no-no.
I'm gonna hit.
Here's the 0-2. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-2 on the way. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. 1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6.
I'm hop off.